Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Real Talk with B. On this particular episode, I am going to be discussing listening to him. That's right, you heard it correctly. Listening to that man. When he speaks, when he's not speaking, paying attention to the signs, and knowing just how to really be able to support him and be there for him. So, let's dive right into it. All right, y'all. So I can say from experience, I had a difficult time with listening to men. I felt like there was not anything that a man could tell me. There was not anything that I needed to do for a man. In my head, it was, you got it. You don't need anything from me. You don't need any help. You a man. Why do I need to really listen to you? Now, when I say, why do I need to listen to you, it's not saying like, listen when they talk. I mean, yeah, you want to listen to when they talk, but I'm saying like really listen to the man to know his needs and his wants. So back then, I didn't see it as something that I needed to do. So I would just be in a relationship and we would pass each other by. Because to me, that's all the relationship was. Like, okay, we would have sex, maybe go out. But as far as really diving deep and like I said, just listening to what my man was saying, or paying attention to the fact that he's not saying anything, because when a man isn't saying anything, you need to listen to that. You got to pay attention. So anyway, I remember one relationship I was in. I would just be like, there's nothing that you need from me as a man. Like, I don't need to know how your day is. I'm not going to ask you about your day. I'm not going to see what I can do to help you outside of like taking care of the kids and cleaning the house and working. That was it. Like, I didn't feel like the relationships required any more than that. And y'all, I am so glad I have come a long way. I have grown so doggone much, because I realized that is not accurate. It's not healthy. It was definitely a one-sided, well, I can't really say it was a one-sided relationship, because I wasn't receiving that either. So neither one of us were listening to each other. But now, like in today's times, like we really have to listen to our men. Especially when you know that this is a man that you trust and he's not going to lead you in the wrong direction. So what I've ran across lately from just talking to different women, seeing different stuff that's going on in the world, is that a lot of women feel like they don't have to listen to the man. Like, I've been doing this, that, and the third. I don't gotta listen to nothing that you say. And that's probably why you're single. Oh. That is probably why you are single, because you don't want to listen. Ladies, men go through stuff just like we go through stuff, if not more. They carry so much on their shoulders, and we do as well, but I'm not talking about us. This is dedicated specifically to the men, this particular episode. So We have to do a better job of, like I said, listening, even when they're not talking, still listening, paying attention, being aware, knowing that something is going on. So that would go something like, you can tell there's a change in his temperament. What's happening, babe? Like, what's been going on? How can I help you? What do you need from me? How can we get through this so that you can get back to where you're supposed to be, where you need to be? Because if he is not getting what he needs, the household is going to be in disarray. So you want to make sure that you are protecting that leader at all times. That's protecting his mental, his emotional, his spiritual. Like, those are the most important pieces of protection that the man need. Definitely that mental and that emotional. So when he says, like, he having a rough day, don't dismiss him. Don't dismiss him, because how would you feel if he dismissed you when you was having a bad day? Really dive deep. Like, my thing is, I want to know. I'm a fixer, so I'm always trying to fix whatever is going on. So you would have to let me know, like, I don't want you to fix anything. Just let me just get it off my chest. Ladies, there's nothing wrong with letting that man vent to you. Just listen to him. Let him say everything. Get it off his chest, because they carry so doggone much, y'all. So much. They got to deal with whatever issues is going on in the house. They have to make sure they're handling the finances, and, you know, bills and stuff is getting paid. And when they go to work, who knows what they dealing with? Who knows what other issues they may be dealing with their family, or if they're dealing with inside trauma that they haven't talked about because they haven't felt like they've had anybody that will actually listen to them. This is where we come into play. So you have to get outside of yourself and your feelings and emotions, and really dig deep and ask him, like, how can I help you? What do you need from me? What is going on? Now, sometimes they may not want to say anything right away, and that's okay. That's something that they have to work on. But at least you are trying. And when they do open up, be receptive to what they're saying. The worst thing you can do when a man opens up to you is dismiss him, or not respond, or just be nonchalant. Yeah, okay, you'll be all right. You got it. You a man. That is the worst thing you can do for a man. And sometimes what happens is they will go outside to get what they're trying to get from you because you're not giving it. It's not okay, but I'm just saying, like, listen to that man. Let him get it off his chest. Let him tell you how he's feeling. Don't make him feel less than a man. That's the worst thing you can do. That man should feel comfortable. He should know that, you know what, all this stuff going on, I can't wait till I get home so I can talk to my baby. And I can just release it off. Release it off my chest. Release it off my mental. Like, men need that. Just like we need it from our men, they need it from us as well. And if they tell you, you should know that the man that you are with is not trying to hurt you or harm you in any type of way. Not intentionally, because they're eventually going to hurt you. But like I said, it shouldn't be something that's intentional. But you should know that they have your best interests at heart. So if they tell you, no, I don't think you should do this, or I think you should chill, or look at like, you know, try this out, take what they're saying into account. How can you say you want a man to lead you and guide you, but you don't want to listen to him when he talks? That makes no sense, ladies. None at all. We just, oh, I'm so independent. I'm so independent. I got this. But then we want to be dependent. We want a man to take care of us and to do stuff for us. But then we don't want to listen to him. We want to be combative and we want to argue. No. Listen to that man. He not going to steer you wrong. And you should know that he not going to steer you wrong, especially if y'all done been together for a while. There has to be some type of trust there. And if there's not, then you need to reevaluate the relationship. But anyway, we're not going to drift off that way. We're going to come on back to it. Really listening now. I can tell when he's having a bad day. I can tell when my boys are having a rough day without them even saying something, because I'm listening to the lack thereof. Or when you can say something and it can just be a hint, but once again, you got to listen and pick up on it. You have to really be in tune with yourself and with that person to know when something is going on, even if they have not brought it to you. The signs are always there. They're always speaking, even if they're not speaking. We know that we can talk without actually talking. You know when something is going on. So let them know, like, you don't got to go through this by yourself. Like, I got you. That's what I'm here for. I see you. I hear you. Even when you're not saying anything, baby, I still hear you. Baby, I still got you. Baby, I am here. I want you to know that you are not going through this by yourself. So how can I help you? What can I do to get you through this so that you can be back that strong man that you have been? And fellas, there's nothing wrong with you opening up and being vulnerable. Now, you have to be mindful of who you're doing it with, because you can't be vulnerable with just anybody, because there are a lot of women out here that do not care. They don't care what you're going through. They don't care about any of that. They are extremely selfish. So you have to be mindful of who you can be vulnerable to. But y'all have to get it off y'all chest. So if you have a woman that is asking you what's going on, and she's, like, how can I help you? Like, how can I, fix it? Like, what needs to be done? Don't shut her down. Don't push her away. Let her help you, because it really is a team. It's teamwork. When you fall short, she's supposed to step in, and vice versa. But don't block your blessings and what she is trying to do, because you just like, I'm a man and I handle this, I got this, I'm good. No, you're not good. No, you're not handling it. No, you do not have it. You are going through all type of battles within yourself. Let it out. Ladies, create that safe space. Listen to that man. Every day you should be asking him, how are you doing mentally? I say that all the time. How are you doing mentally? How can I help you? What do you need from me? Are there any areas that I may be slacking in within our relationship that I can work on? And when you ask these questions, you have to be prepared to receive answers that you may not necessarily agree with. That does not mean be combative, ladies. Once again, that does not mean be combative. You got to listen. Let them tell you what's going on. And then, okay, how do we work to fix this so that you're not feeling like that anymore? I'm telling y'all, like, my ex, he used to be like, you don't ever ask me how I'm doing. You don't ever ask me what's going on. You don't ever see that I'm going through stuff. Like, you just selfish and it's just all about you. And I can honestly say, when looking back, no lies were told, because I wasn't doing it. I did not think that it mattered. To me, I'm just like I said earlier, you're a man. You'll be all right. Y'all go through stuff all the time. Like, what you need me to ask you how your day going for? I don't care. Your day should be going good. Like, you don't have any stress and worries. That was my mentality, y'all. Like, I felt like men had no stress. They had no worries. They weren't going through anything. Their feelings did not matter. They didn't need anything from me. All they needed was me to cook, clean, and to open my legs. That was it. That was my mentality. There was no communication. I didn't know how to communicate with a man. I did not. Like, I'm like, communicate? Like, why do we need to talk and we in a relationship? What? Mind y'all, I was like very young. So I would say like from 16 to, because my first serious relationship was when I was 16. So from 16 to like, 22, I think it was. I was just horrible. Very horrible, y'all. Like I said, I just felt like the men didn't need me to do anything additional. I don't have to check on you. Like, sometimes all a man need is to know that he's not alone, and that somebody has him, that he has that support. It's the same thing that we need. We just have to get outside of ourselves and think about our partner. So yes, like, listen to him when he talks. Listen to him when he does not talk. I'm like, why are you texting me? Like, your words are shorter. What's going on? Or why are you saying this a certain way? Why is your tone like this? You moving a little differently. Like, what's happening? Because I want to know. I don't want my man or my boys to feel like they're alone. I want them to know that they have me at the end of the day. That I'm going to be there. That I'm going to support them. That, yeah, even though you get knocked down, guess what? You're going to get back up again, and I'm going to be right there with you every time. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to listen. I'm going to pay attention. We have to be more attentive, ladies. If he telling you, I don't trust this or I don't trust that, listen. There is a reason. Just like women have an intuition, men have it too. But you gotta listen. You have to pay attention. You can't be combative. You cannot be like, you have to understand. Like, understanding is so important. Listen to understand, y'all. I know y'all done heard that. Don't listen to respond. Listen to really, truly understand. Put yourselves in his shoes. Know that he goes through a lot on a daily basis. A lot. He may, like I said before, he may have childhood trauma that's all locked up inside. Whatever stresses that's going on with his job. If he has kids outside of you, whatever stresses that come with those, with that situation. It's so much. The stuff that we see in the news with these killings, because he doesn't know if he's gonna make it home at the end of the night. It's so much. So we have to be that safe zone for our men. We have to. And that starts by really just listening to them. Letting them know, like, I'm here. I got you. Talk to me. Come and talk to me, baby. Talk to me. I want to know what's going on. Like, we got to do better. It's not all about us. My thing is, the same thing that we want and expect, men want the same thing. Some can't express themselves. Some may not express themselves because of previous situations. So you have to show him, hey, I am going to listen to you. This is a safe zone. So you can talk to me when you going through whatever. When the weight of the world is on your shoulders. When you feel like crying. When you feel like giving up. When you are in your vulnerable state, know that you can come to me. You can talk to me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to throw it up in your face. I'm going to support you. I'm going to uplift you. I am going to be that rock when you are having a hard time. I'm going to be that lifesaver, that life jacket when you drowning. Ooh. Ladies, are y'all they lifesavers? Y'all they life jackets? Like, let me know. Because if you're not, then you need to reevaluate some things and ask yourself why. Don't judge that man. Don't look at him differently because he's crying. Support him. Uplift him. Let him know it's okay. Rub his back. Rub his head when he's going through it. Let him know we will be stronger. You're going to get through this. I'ma always have you. And then watch how the dynamics of your relationship changes for the better. All because you started listening. Like, we can't think that men got it and they can handle it and they can do it all. Because guess what? They can't. No matter how strong of a man he is, he does not have it all. He cannot do it all by himself. He needs help. And that is where you come into play. You got to help him. Now, if you got somebody that's not trying to help themselves, that's a completely different situation. But if you have a man that is showing up every day and he's trying, you need to try too. Like, seriously, ladies, like, when was the last time you asked your man, how can I help you? What am I doing wrong? What can I do better? What areas can I do better in? How is your mental? What's going on at work? How can I help you when you are stressed? How can I help you when you are overwhelmed? We have to ask those questions to know exactly what's going on so that you can know how to help him. And I promise you, once you ask that man that and you are consistent with it and he sees, okay, I can definitely trust you and I'm going to keep opening up to you. Like I said, things are going to progress for the better. Like, you going to have that man for real. But you got to pay attention. You have to listen. Like I said, even if you're not saying something, like, you can, okay, you come in, he slams something down. Oh, what's wrong, babe? Why are you slamming stuff down? Ain't nothing wrong. Oh, why are you talking to me like that? Why is your tone like that? Something is going on. Is it something happening at work? What is it? Is it something going on with family? Something going on with friends? Like, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, so you don't have to go through it by yourself. You can release it and let it go so you can get through this. Like, I got you. We have to start doing that more often because the men need it. Like, y'all see, these suicide rates are going up like crazy. Like crazy. The killings are getting out of control. Everybody is snapping. We have to be these men's peace. Have to be. But you gotta be willing to listen. Don't get offended by what they say. If he's like, I just feel like, because I can say it myself, you know, I'll be like, I feel alone sometimes. I don't feel like anybody cares. I don't feel like anybody loves me. That doesn't mean that I don't know that people care and love me. But at that particular moment, my depression is getting the best of me. My overthinking is getting the best of me. So I am needing that reassurance. And that's why I say, like, we have to listen when somebody talks. If somebody send you a text out of the blue, I just want you to know I love you. Okay, I love you too, but is everything okay? It takes nothing out of your day to ask that. Is everything okay? Listen, pay attention, because you never know. You can make or break the situation. And you don't want to break the situation. You want to make it. You want to show him like, yeah, I got you. I'm going to always have you. It's going to always be me and you against the problem. Against whatever is going on. This is your safe space. Like Rihanna said, under this umbrella, I will be your umbrella. I will cover you and protect you. Because I want to make sure your mental is good. Because if your mental is good and you being taken care of, I know that I'm going to be taken care of and my mental is going to be good. It's a reciprocation. Like, we're reciprocating. It goes hand in hand. Like, what I need, he needs. You know, like, we got to get outside of ourselves for real. And really just like pay attention. Cause I'm gonna have to get a man on here, y'all, so that y'all can, I mean, I'm pretty sure like some people, they know men really do be going through it. It can be something with their family, you know, because you know, who knows what the dynamic is when it comes time to them and their kids or their mom and dad. And they just need to know that they are not alone and that someone is there and someone cares and that someone is supposed to be you. It's no reason your man should feel alone in a relationship. If he feels alone in a relationship, what's going on? That's a major problem. Because he shouldn't. He should know, you know what, all this is going on. I can't wait till I get home so I can tell her about my day. So I can let her know what's going on. Because I know she's going to fix it. She's going to help me. She's going to be my peace. Babe, I just need to talk to you today. I don't need you to give me any advice. I just need to get this off my chest. I got a lot of stuff built up that I need to let go of. Just let me talk and let that be that. So we have to create those spaces for them. And like I said, it just goes with listening. Like, we just got to listen to what they're saying. We have to. I got you. You not alone. Like, come on, ladies. Like, these men, they need us. They need us to really be their backbone. To really protect their mental. I know it affects them every time they see these killings and shooting that's going on in the world, no matter how hard they may act like they are. It's not, it is. It affects me. Because I think about my 3 sons and how at any moment that could be them. They've gone from being cute to being perceived as a threat. That's what these men have to go through every day when they leave outside of this house. Or when they leave outside of your walls. Because they just don't know. A simple traffic stop could turn into something deadly. That is a constant worry. No matter what a man says. They worry about that. Yeah, you may be legal. You may be completely legal. He may be. But we know that doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. So we have to pay attention and listen for real. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that, y'all. I don't care how tired you are of me saying it. But we have to, like, check on them. Do check-ins. If you don't want to do it every day, then definitely do it a few times a week. It definitely needs to be done weekly. Because something different happens every day. Shoot, something different happen every day with us. And I be like, I need to talk. I got to tell you something. Like, I just need to tell you what's going on. I need some words of encouragement. I need some advice. They need that same thing, ladies. They need words of encouragement and advice. Baby, I appreciate you. I love you. I see how hard you working. Like, I see you going overboard for us. I appreciate it. Like, I want you to sit back and unwind. I'm gonna handle everything else. Or I got a surprise for you. Like, acknowledge them. Let them know that it's okay for them to talk to you. And like I said, that they're not going to be judged. They're going to be protected and safe. Let them know you got them. I got you, babe. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. You do not have to go through whatever it is. And if they say they don't want to talk about it at that time, okay, that's fine. But you can come back to it and just be like, okay, I just want to know, like, are you good? Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do for you? Like, just let him put his head on your lap and just rub on his head, rub on his back. Men need that. They need that physical touch. They need that because it is comforting. Because once again, it's no telling what's going on. It could be something from their past that's coming up. And they just need to feel like somebody got me. And it's okay. I don't have to be this strong person all the time. I can take this tough exterior off when I come in the house. And I'm not going to be judged. You going to listen? She going to listen to me. She got me. She's going to help push me. Help motivate me. Like, that's what we're supposed to do. And when he's talking to you, ladies, don't be like, oh, that's nothing. Or you'll be all right. Or you'll get over it. No. Because how would you feel if he did that to you when you was going through something? You would be pissed. Don't do that. Really talk to him. And if you don't have the words, it is nothing wrong with saying, babe, this is crazy. I cannot believe this. And right now, I just don't have the words. I don't know what to say because I don't want to set you off even more. I want you to know that I am here for you. But right now, I don't really know how to respond to what you stated. I'm not judging you. I am here for you. But I just need to get my words together. I need to get my verbiage right. But you got to be mindful of what you say back to them once they start talking to you. You do. And that's why I said, like, you cannot be offensive. You cannot be offended by what they're saying, especially if they're saying it's something that you may have done, or if they're talking about something else. Because we as women have a habit of, when a man starts talking and he telling a story, and if he says something about another female, baby, we're not paying attention to nothing else he talking about. All we heard was something about a female, and that's what we tuned into. So now you've ignored all of the important stuff because he mentioned a female. That definitely was an issue for me. Something that had to be worked on, because it's not right, it's not healthy, and it's not fair to him. He's trying to tell you a story, and because he mentioned a female, oh, now you acting like Boo Boo the fool. You tripping. No, you cannot. Like, we gotta nip that in the bud. Cut that out. Like, we not gonna be tripping and flipping out on these men because they telling us a story and it says something about a woman, and we just like, well, why she in your face anyway, or da 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 da. No. Let that man talk, and don't interrupt. Y'all, shut up sometimes. Don't say nothing. Let that man get it off his chest. If you want to take notes, then now, by all means, write it down so that you can know what all you're wanting to speak on. But don't interrupt him while he's talking to you when he's being vulnerable. Don't. You can acknowledge him to let him know that you are listening and that you're tuning in. But don't cut him off. Don't make him feel less than. Support that man. Be there for that man. Take care of that man. Protect his mental. Listen to that man. So, I hope that I provided some insight on listening to the man and making sure you're hitting his needs and letting him know that you support him and that you got him. Please give me any type of feedback y'all have. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in to this episode on The Real Talk with B. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that to my podcast, y'all. Like, I'm excited in the direction that the podcast is headed. I have some more good information that's going to be coming in the next few weeks. So, I'm going to keep these episodes going for y'all. But I definitely appreciate all of y'all for tuning in to The Real Talk with B. Bye, y'all.